I want to explain how we're dealing with issues such as privatisation, unfair competition, our members' pay rise, which is due in April, and also the workplace issues that are causing a lot of problems at the moment between us and the company and are creating really difficult situations for our members. What we want to do is bring these issues together. What we're going to be doing in the coming weeks and months is bringing together our industrial and political campaigns. This is crucial because we need to shape what's going to happen in the future of this company. There are times when we would support Royal Mail. If Royal Mail are doing the right things, we're happy to support the company if it's about success, if it's about building a future for our members. But when they're doing things wrong, then we need to challenge the company, and we're certainly in a period at the moment where we need to challenge the company. In our view, the company's attitude on privatisation is completely wrong. We believe this is very short-term thinking. They may well secure some private investment, but the cost of that to our members in the long term is going to be really severe. We think that if a private investor comes in, this company will then be driven by profit first, last and always. And what's going to happen as a result of that is that the investor will want more money back very quickly than what it's put in. And the only way that they're going to achieve that is by again attacking our members' jobs. In our view, they'll probably split the business up and they'll sell off various aspects of the business. So it's really important that we understand the dangers of the company's approach to privatisation. I also believe that it's being driven by vested interests. I think there is going to be people in this company who know they're going to benefit enormously from privatisation. What we want to see is a company that has a long-term solution to investment, a company that can grow in the future but still retain its social ethos. And we're launching a campaign that's going to deal with that, a coalition of organisations who are going to be out there protecting Royal Mail in the future. The debate is far from over on privatisation. There is an opportunity to influence this debate and we need our members' support. On unfair competition, at the moment we're seeing the regulators still supporting the competitors. Even though their primary duty is to protect the universal service, the way that end-to-end competition has been introduced is going to be a disaster for the universal service. What they're actually allowing is the competitors, like TNT, to choose when they deliver, what they deliver and where they deliver. And they're able to do that by not having to deal with the same service standards that Royal Mail have to produce day in, day out. So they have no quality of service checks. They have no regulator breathing down their neck as to whether they're doing the job in an efficient way. That can't be right. Actually, we're starting to see now the competitor arguing that our members' pay is too high and that is actually affecting their ability to compete. So what they want to do is drive down our members' pay and conditions. This is a hugely important issue. And our campaign is about bringing the issues of privatisation and unfair competition together, because the reality is they're two sides of the same coin. When it comes to the company's approach in the workplace at the moment and on pay, I really do have to say to our members that we find their position completely unacceptable. This is a company who have now become obsessed with profit for privatisation. And what's happening as a result of that is that unacceptable pressures are being placed on a daily basis on our members. Local budgets, local performance demands that bear no reality to our national agreements, bear no reality to the local working environment of our members. We have to do something about that. Recently, all of our representatives met in Liverpool from across the country. We've agreed a policy that really will pressurise the company. We've set out a very clear agenda for national talks. That's about putting right failing revisions. It's about making sure that we end the business transformation agreement with everybody getting the benefits that were due and realistic savings if they are there, not the type of demands that the company are making at the moment in local offices. It's also about reaching an agreement on what it is that the company mean by this new strategy on parcels. We were very surprised when the company said that it was now a parcels company that just manages the declining letters. What does that mean? What does it mean to our members' working conditions? What does it mean to their future jobs, their workload, their living standards? It's really important that if this company is going to keep talking about collaboration with the union, which at the moment we don't believe they're serious about, then we need to sit down with a company and we need to secure an agreement that's going to grow this business in the future. Our biggest fear is that what the company's real strategy is on this new parcels business, as they're saying, is that the areas of the business that will grow in the future, and they are out there and we should be taking advantage of that, are actually going to be given to a new, cheaper workforce. We believe that is the company's strategy. That's why there's no detail behind the announcement that they made recently. So we have to challenge the company on that issue. When it comes to pay, we originally had an agreement that pay would be resolved by the due date on the 1st of April. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened because the company are now insisting that as far as pay is concerned and our members' reward, they want to resolve all of the outstanding business transformation issues, and they also want to have more clarity over their future plans before they make any offer to the union. That's completely unacceptable to the CWU. Our members deserve a good pay rise. We want an above inflation pay rise for at least a minimum of 2 years. We want to see new bonus arrangements that really do reward our members for the hard work that they're doing on a daily basis. That has to be something in addition to a replacement for colleague share. We made some progress on that, but I want to make it clear that that debate is not over. We'll be coming out with a report soon that's been produced by an independent organisation to look at the whole question of what went wrong with colleague share. So we'll be knocking on the company's door to make sure that our members get the benefits that were still due from that particular issue. And we also want to make sure that we review the overtime and scheduled attendance arrangements. That's long overdue. They have fallen behind the basic pay, and we're going to be making that a priority. So we're up for really pressurising the company at the moment. This is really important that our members understand that we can only achieve the objectives that are going to secure their future, are going to make change worthwhile if they get behind the union. There's going to be a lot of communications that are coming out in the coming weeks and months. We've done a lot of work in meetings with our representatives, and we'll be expecting our representatives to hold meetings in the workplace to explain the policies of the union. The next step is going to be a consultative ballot, which we expect to be with members in May. And in that ballot, we'll be asking members to endorse these policies of the union. We'll then use the result of that ballot to really push forward our policies, our national talks, pressurise the company, pressurise the government and pressurise the regulator. We will be asking for support on our position against privatisation. We'll be asking for support on our position over boycotting the competitors' mail, which we'll be taking forward at our annual conference in April. And we'll be asking support over our position on pay, and we'll be asking support to ensure that the local working environment for our members is better than what it is currently. So there's a lot going on. We need your support. Watch this space because we will be coming out talking to you in the coming weeks and months.